what do you think men and women in today's relationship are misunderstanding about each other?
But when you look at today's generation, you know that we've deviated from women being loyal and
Yeah,
submissive to their man. And what we have now are women trying to be equal to their man.
yeah,
You understand? And relationship today is now like more of a competition instead of cooperation.
yeah,
Your girlfriend want to be competitive with you instead of her being cooperative
yeah.
with you. She doesn't see you as a partner, she see you as a competition. You understand? My mom, I remember once, my mom told me that this our generation, it will be quite difficult for us to experience love.
Yeah.
That back in their days, there are some certain characteristics that this generation look out for in a man, but in their own days, those are the kind of stuff they find irrelevant.
Wow.
You understand? For them, all you just need from a man is the two P's: provide
Yeah.
and protect. You understand?
Yeah.
That's all you need to have a woman those days. You understand? Those
Yeah.
are the fundamental qualities of a man. You have to protect and you have to provide. That's the primary objective. But this generation itself, this generation is more driven by materialistic things.
Yeah.
There's no love, no love anywhere. All we have is transactional relationship, give and take. Give. What do you have to give?
Yeah.
This is what I have to give. What do you have to give? The women, the only stuff they have to offer is their body. And the man,
Okay.
all what they need from you is your money. You understand? So if you don't have the money, you won't be getting nobody.
That's
And
it.
even when you have the money, you notice that you need something more than this money from a woman.
Of course.
Every woman wants a rich man, a well to do man, but can you keep one? They can't. You know why? Because first, outside your body, she has nothing more to give.
There are still some valuable women out there.
There are still some valuable women. Out of 100% of women,
Yeah.
98% got nothing to give except their body. I'm telling you
Okay.
for fact. You understand? 98% have nothing to give except their body.
I will agree with you to a certain level because I
Okay?
still believe that a lot of hardworking women who are ready to lock down with a man.
Yeah.
It's just that the ones who are not ready to be serious are the ones making all the noise. So
See,
the other ones are silent somehow.
yeah. Let me tell you something. Do you know in those days, do you know why our parents marry a lot of women?
You can tell me.
I will tell you the story of a lion.
A lion.
When you come to when you see a pride of lions,
Yeah.
there's always one male lion,
Yeah.
and there are like several lionesses around. You understand?
Yeah.
And do you know what these lions do?
No.
They protect the females
Yeah. Yeah.
in their pride and the young cubs too. You understand? And do you know the way the women, like the female lioness,
Yeah.
the way they please the lion,
How do they please the lion?
they go for hunting. Male lions don't hunt, except it's extremely rare for you to see a male lion in a pride
Yeah.
hunt. The lionesses do all the hunting.
Okay.
And yet the lion is still the king of the jungle.
Okay.
So
I
what I'm
get.
trying to tell you now is we the men, we are the prize. In those days, women worship their husbands, their men, they are submissive,
Okay.
they are very obedient. You understand? All what the woman just need from that man is just to protect and provide. The man will just show a piece of land, maybe help the woman clear it.
Yeah.
Then the woman will do all the planting, the harvesting, and everything, and will still bring the money that she sold her goods to give to her husband. Like, this is the money I sold from the harvest I made from the farm. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
That's why they were so peaceful, because the woman understands that she is like the neck of the family, which
Okay.
the man is the head. That's where respect comes in. For you to have a successful relationship, you have to understand that your man is the head, and you have to listen and submit to your
Yeah.
man. Even the Bible said it, that wife, be submissive unto thy husband.
Yeah, that's right.
You understand? Because the Bible already knows that women, they are love beings. It's easy for a woman to fall in love, but it's very difficult for a woman to submit.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that's why the Bible really emphasized on that point. Be submissive to their husband, submit and respect. You understand?
Yeah, I
And
get
this
it.
same Bible also say unto the man, love your wife as Christ loved the church.
Okay.
You understand?
That's right.
Because God knows, men, we are more carried away by the things we see, not by our heart.
Mhm.
You understand? It's quite difficult for a man to fall in love. You understand? So that's why the Bible really emphasized on that love. Love your wife. You get?
Yeah.
So we as the men, what we have to give is love. And women, what you should give
Yeah.
first, the primary stuff you should give, should be your submission to the man. See, sometimes I don't blame these women, you know. I somehow blame the men of this generation. We've lost focus. You know
Okay.
why?
Why?
Because we, the men, we are actually the prize. But we've forgotten that we are kings. You understand? See, I will tell you two types of men. One, we have a man that will spend money on a girl to make the girl find them attractive.
Yeah, I
That's
get it. I
one.
get it.
Then we have another set of men that will spend money on themselves to be attractive
To the
to a
girls.
girl.
Okay.
Those are the true kings. If you find yourself in the position whereby you have to pay to get someone's attention, you're already losing
Yeah.
your pride as a man. We are the kings, we are the prize. And if anybody wants to dispute the fact, I'll give you reasons why I think the men are the prize.
Yeah, I get you. I
You
get you.
understand?
I totally.
Because let's take example, this Hallelujah challenge that just passed.
Yeah.
Can you tell me if you've seen a man
No.
go out
I mean, come on.
to buy a wedding dress, like a wedding suit,
Yeah, I get it.
to wear, that he wants to dress as his testimony, that is he's swearing to get married? Did you see anywhere?
I know.
But you see the women renting gowns. I swear, all all the bridal shops in this town, they ran out of wedding
Are
gowns.
you serious?
You understand? Because they want to dress as their testimony. All these women, they are looking for a man, and yet you're telling me the men are not the prize. Come on, we are the prize, bro.
I get you. I get you. But
Yeah.
I also feel like nobody's really all that. It all depends on who decides to place value on you.
That's the point.
Even the women, even the men who try to feel too important, they
Yeah.
are not really all
All
that.
that
It all depends
important
on who chooses to see value in you
in
and
you.
decides to appreciate you. But that aside, I would like to know, what do you think men and women in today's relationship are misunderstanding about each other?
What I think men and women are misunderstanding in today's relationship, I think, is the gender roles.
Okay.
You understand? The women, want to be the men in the relationship. And the men, being men, is automatic, is in our DNA
Yeah,
to be superior to a woman.
that's right.
You understand? But this gender, we have a whole lot of female activists and a whole lot of feminism and everything. You see people advocating for gender equality.
Yeah,
You understand? So I will tell people education has a way it has affected our culture as Africans. So education, our exposure to social media has really deviated our minds as Africans. That's why you have a whole lot of divorce cases in Africa, most especially Nigeria. Women going out of marriage, men also leaving the marriages. But back in those days, it wasn't like that. Because what our forefathers taught our parents were, as a woman, you're supposed to be submissive to your man. You only cooperate with your man. You don't oppose. You understand? But women these days, they want to be genderly equal to a man. But this, their equality has a limit. You
yeah,
understand?
of course,
They
I
want to be
understand.
equal, then
Yeah,
be equal to a man in full terms. They won't. They are only equal to a man when it comes to talk, but when it comes to finance and paying the bills, at that point they will realize that
I get.
it's the man's duty to do all the payment, to foot all the bills. But you are the same person advocating for gender equality. Since we are both genderly equal, if we want to get married, you should pay my groom price and I will pay your bride price.
Okay,
You understand? But nowadays, when it gets to that point, they are no longer gender equal with the men anymore.
I get, I get.
You get? So it's what I'm trying to say is the role of these gender roles in relationship. Let the women be
The
women.
women,
Let the men be
the
men.
men.
It's as simple as that. Don't go, don't cross the line. Don't try to be what you're not. If you want to be the man in the relationship, then you have to stand up to the responsibilities of the man in the relationship.
Yeah,
I can't be footing your bills. I can't be taking care of you, and you'll be disrespecting me
no,
in the relationship. No.
no.
If you want me to be submissive to you, to take your role as a woman, then you have to take my own role for providing as a
Right?
man. You understand?
Yeah, I see what you did there.
So that's just the point. It's not as difficult as it sounds.
Yeah,
But this generation, they don't want to be submissive. Everybody is running away from their roles.
everybody should understand their role in a relationship
Relationship.
and try as much as possible to live up to it.
That's the
And I
point.
also think that these days, people just listen to reply and not listen to their partner to understand
Exactly.
and connect. You
Exactly.
understand? So that's another
Exactly.
issue I'm seeing in today's relationship.
Exactly.
So, I mean, we can do better.
I swear. See, relationship today is the women are becoming more confrontating. You understand?
Yeah,
We are trying to have a conversation. You've turned the conversation to confrontation,
it's an argument.
into an argument. We are trying to have a conversation. But women these days, they don't want to communicate. They don't understand.